Careful. Awesome. Looks like I'm live, and it also looks like I'm completely invisible because I'm disappearing into the shadows. But it looks good. Let's hope it sounds good. I guess I can. I don't want to check. I'm too scared. Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's find out if this sounds good. Excuse me. Let's see. How do I look? I look all right. Wow. And now I test the. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on, head to the channel. Head to the channel. Okay, thank you. And now I say something like, okay, perfect. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, as I check the audio. Okay, good. Okay, good. It took a while for me to do it, but yeah. Hi! Hi! Excuse me. Glad it sounds good, but yes. Hi. Hi, YTC and Mr. T. That almost rhymes. YTC and Mr. T. But yes, hi! It's good to see you. I'm so glad we could make it. I'm so glad you could make it, Chris. It's been ages. Man, it's been ages. Let me just quickly text a couple people to make sure. Like, I know my dad would probably want me to text him. So I just say, I'm live. Yes, it's been a while. It's been so long. We've missed you here, Chris. We've missed you. Oops. I'm here. I'll just text. I don't want to nag anyone, but Oh right. Sadly right. Okay, good. But yeah. Hi! It's been a while, and I have a question, which I guess I could just check, but I'll just ask. Did I do a live stream in January? Because I don't remember doing. Oh, hi, I've been here. Hi, awesome. Everyone's here. Anyway, did I do a live stream last month? Because when I was doing this, I was like, as I wrote up the live stream and whatnot, I was like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right, and I couldn't remember. Did I do one? Because I don't remember. I don't remember the Lego live stream being. Because I built this Lego thing, which is over here. You can't see, but I built this guy. Oh, right. January 7th, you did a live stream. Okay, good. Thank you. Phew. Well, Chris, I built this on live stream last month, which I thought it was 2 months ago, but yeah. I built this guy. The first time I ever built Legos on stream. And I have to admit, I really like that. I like I liked building something out of Legos. So for my birthday, I intend to buy a Lego set and build it for my live stream. It is a fun fish. A fun fish. You texted me on January 7th about that you're streaming. Okay, sweet. Good. Oh, I could have checked there too. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm at peace. But yes. Oh, hi all. Hi. Oh, it's Dad. I'm assuming that's Dad. Hello, father. If that's you, father. It is your initials. So I'm gonna assume it's my dad. But yes. Hi. I originally thought I saw KS and I was like, uh-oh, is that KSI? The biggest one of okay, good. It's my dad, good. For a second I thought it was like you were a YouTuber named KSI, and I was like, not KSI! Anybody but him. Anywho, I have things that happened, but I want to know what happened to you. So what's happened in your life, guys? What's happened in your life, Dad, Yakun here, Chris, and Mr. T? And I'm glad you all are here. I'm excited. And yeah, I hope you don't mind me being a floating head since my left side is disappearing into the oblivion, as you can see. If I just sit over here, then I'm one of those like floating heads. You know, like someone green screened. Anyway, but yeah, how have you been? How have you guys been? Because it's been a while. It's been a while, and I used to text people, but I haven't texted anyone in a while to say, how are you doing? I'll like text, I'm live streaming, and I feel kind of bad. I know I shouldn't, I don't know. I want to talk to people. It's been not a fun 2025. Fractured my foot on January 2nd. I've been sick in the past week. Oh gosh, that sounds miserable. Man, how'd you fracture your foot? And yes, I hope you get better. And well, it's been cold and warm and cold again over here. Winter weather has been inconsistent so far. So sorry to hear that, Chris. Yes, yeah, please, yeah, get better soon. Get better soon, man. And yeah. Did you fracture it playing football? Because that would have been fun. I fractured it at work while delivering. Man, ouch. Oh, there's one thing to hurt yourself when you're at home, but like when you're at work, dude, and man, and your whole job is to be on your feet. So you must have had a lot of free time on your hands, dude. Well, I hope your foot gets better. Um, yeah. Seems to be a slightly injury-prone month. Or beginning of a month, because for the past couple of days, or about the past 2 weeks, I've been having some weird back issues. Where like a couple of days, not a couple of days, like I don't know, one day I bent down to put the dishes in the dishwasher, and my back went all out of whack for a solid like 48 hours. It was just like you know. And the worst thing was that my bed was not helping that at all, so I had to sleep on the couch downstairs, which seems to be the only thing that is straight and flat enough to help my back, because this thing is weird. It's super old, and you can kind of see it. The line in between the two mattresses is where I naturally sleep in, so I end up getting cocooned in this weird like hammock of mattress. I'm working part-time helping with fleet. Oh, I'm gonna burp, excuse me. Excuse me. Let me try that again. I'm working part-time helping with fleet and other things at work that don't involve delivering. Okay, that's good. That's good. But still, man, that must hurt. I feel for you, man. We feel for you. Get better. But yeah, I'm gonna wait 3 more minutes, and then it'll be time to really jump into the stuff, to other stuff. But yeah, man. But yes, yeah, I can hear. It's been weather-wise, it's been crazy. Right, right. I guess I can share that really quick. I ended up building a snowman this year. I wasn't going to, and then I just did. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here's. Is there any non? Okay, let's see. Where is a good photo? Sure. Oh! The lights are a nice touch. Dropped off a book at my cousin's house. My aunt, who is a lovely person, is not too far from a spiritual breakthrough / awakening. Had an amazing time with God on the 7th. That's really good. That's really good. The 7th. So wait, that's today, isn't it? No. Oh, on the 7th. Okay, so 7th of. Anyway, either way, that's really cool. That's really cool, and I hope your aunt becomes a Christian. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. And I'm glad to know that you're doing all right too, Mr. T. For work, I got to film a couple of ice hockey games and a basketball games in January, which were all fun. That's really cool. Ice hockey and basketball. That must have been cool. Was it an inside? Yeah, it was most likely an inside hockey thing. Because I've never heard of cameras on an outside event. But that's neat. That's just so cool. Your job is really cool. All you do is you get a camera and you watch. You basically are paid to watch sports and to document sports. That sounds cool. You gotta admit, that's a cool job. Yeah. I'm gonna wait 1 more minute and 15 seconds until I officially jump into the things that I've done. I should have written that down. Anyway, but yeah. 1 more minute. Excuse me. Let me just make sure everything's. Yep. Awesome. Yeah. Here, let me just write down some things before I forget. Okay. Anything else happened that was crazy? I guess I could wash. No, I can write that down. Anyway, it has been 9 minutes and 25 seconds, so I'm gonna start early by 30 seconds, and let's jump into the live stream. But yes, it's good to know that everyone is alive. And, all right. Josh made the announcement that BABYYYYYYY will return to the Capitol Theater in August. Yes! Thank you, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Ah, okay. Okay. Let me just state. Okay, for the record, I think camping's alright, but I have to admit, I was both disappointed and frustrated that I didn't go to BlimeyCon last year because it was, it looked like a neat event. But I'm very grateful. God definitely opened up a door for me to be in a movie. But now Zimmerman has the motivation to finish that final BlimeyCon vlog. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, yes, now I do. Okay, but for context, I've just never I've been uncomfortable with camping stuff just in general. I don't know why. I just don't like camping. One problem is the fact that I have ringing in the ears, which means I need a fan on, which is not over there. I don't know why I point over there. But yeah. And also I just never liked the physical activities that people do when camping, like, jumping or swimming into the river, stuff like that. It's just, I don't know why. It just frustrates me. Well, that doesn't frustrate me. I just can't get into that kind of stuff. So it was kind of frustrating. And I was really hoping that he wouldn't do that last year. And I was like, man, especially because I went through something and I just wasn't in a good mental space. But now, but also it's just, I really liked the Capitol Theater. But now that it's going to be there again, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go! Yes! Sorry, that's like the most emotion you've ever seen from me. Ah! It's just, I thought it was always gonna be at the Capitol Theater. And then when they did this whole camping thing, I was like, man, if I knew that was the last time I was gonna be in that building, I would have enjoyed it more. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna be there again. I'm gonna be able to hang out with my friends and not feel socially obligated to jump into a river. Yes! Hallelujah! Ah! Sorry. I just don't like camping. Anyway, but yeah, awesome. I really hope everyone can make it. I hope Yakman here. You should go. And Chris, if you can make it, that'd be great. And Mr. T, if you haven't, no, you have gone. We met there. We should all go and hang out, and that'd be so fun. A little table of just us, dude. I can't wait. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Like I said, I did not catch that announcement, dude. I am so happy. Man. Unfortunately, that's the same weekend as another event I want to go to. Oh no! Oh, what event is what's going on in August? I'll review the details and take it under consideration. Yeah, I really hope we can meet in person, Yakman here. That'd be really fun, and it would full circle moment because I remember the first comment I ever saw of yours talking about me, not to be narcissistic, but I remember, excuse me, from Master Eth's YouTube channel. He talked about BlimeyCon, and he showed a clip of me talking to him, and then you commented talking about my channel, and I was like, oh, someone's talking about me who's not family. So yeah, it would just be a full circle moment, But yes, that'd be so cool, dude. But yeah, hopefully, yeah. I have to admit, I had this just recently, just kind of whoa. Oh wait, that would be cool. The Criminy Chicken Gang at BlimeyCon. That would be so fun. That would be so fun. The Criminy Chicken Gang at BlimeyCon, dude. That'd be cool. Yeah. Okay, right. Speaking of cool things, or just things, there was stuff that I wrote down to talk about. So, first, I'll start with the first thing, which I started to pull up and then I stopped. I built a snowman this year, and I know it's not exactly a crazy thing to talk about, but it was just fun because I wasn't expecting to. It just snowed one day and it was really pretty, so I figured, you know what? I'll just make a snowman. And yeah, it's a nice snowman. That's a bucket. That's one of those potted planters that, well, not potted, like a plastic one. And yeah, it was really fun. I used these like lids, these jar lids from like tiny little like containers as eyes and buttons, as you can see. Yeah, it's just really fun to make. But the reason why I'm sharing this, building the snowman is definitely an opportunity to take advantage of. It is. The reason why I'm sharing this is because of its size. So I'm not standing that far away from it. It's that big. Or it was. It's melted a lot, considerably. But, as you can see, it's pretty stinking huge. So yeah, yeah, Zimmerman is in short sleeves. Do you want to build a Do you want to build a snowman? I seem to be the only person that knows that song, other than you, Chris. That like I know. It's really weird. But yeah, Zimmerman is in short sleeves. Yes, I am. I was cold, but I was, I was in short sleeves. I just noticed something. Look at the hair. Look at my hair and how it doesn't really jut out to the sides. And yet my hair now, it does. I'm so tired of it. I literally the other day just started fidgeting with my hair and managed to get like a thing like this jutting out like this far out. It looked ridiculous. So the only way I got this thing built, because as you can see, it's chunky. The thing is chunky. If you can't tell, it's yeah, well it starts here, but then it ends around there-ish. So yeah, it's huge. And the only way I got it built was I worked on an ice rink after Frozen came out. I've heard that song many times. Oh, that's cool. Is that where I've heard it from? I wondered where I heard it from. Anyway, so I was trying to figure out. I wanted to make a snowman, and then I figured, what if I made a big one, like a really big one? So then I tried to figure out how I would make it. So what I did was I made the base, and I didn't have to lift it or anything. But then with the second one, which was about the same size of the base, I rolled it up next to it, took out a saw, and pulled like the magician's trick, like the one the magician cuts someone in half and it's like, look at this, they're alive. But Zimmerman set out to make a buff snowman. Yeah, buff, and it was buff because I gave it two very large sticks as arms, but they fell out. But yeah. So this thing is like this big, like about this big. That was a terrible angle to do that, about this big. And I took a saw, sliced it in half, and then I attempted to lift it each half onto the snowman. So then, basically breaking it down to more manageable pieces. The only problem was, even when it was split, I could not lift the darn thing. It was so heavy. Like, I figured, snow's heavy. But even when split, I couldn't lift it. Like, and I wasn't being a fool. I wasn't lifting with my back. I was lifting with my legs, and my leg muscles just did not have what it took, and I couldn't lift it. And the only way I get it on, which I was kind of hoping this would happen, but I was kind of dreading it. But I'm really glad it happened. Was the people living? Oh, correction. The house next door is under construction. They've completely changed it. It went from being like you could find pictures. The snowman had no leg muscles either, so that didn't help. Well, technically speaking, it did. I'm gonna say it did because I took the original sticks. You can't see it that well, but I took the original. As you can see, there's some bigger sticks on the. These are the sticks I use for arms. But down here by my foot, nope, that wasn't it. I wanted. Oh my gosh, my phone literally calls me Criminy Chicken. Anyway, as you can see, I used the original sticks, which you couldn't really tell that I did. I used them as feet. So technically speaking, the snowman did have muscle. Just saying. Not a lot of muscle, which is why he's sitting. But anyway, that house has been under construction. It looked terrible, but now it looks great. Like you can watch them work. And since there's no blinds in the windows, you can just look right on through and see like a very, very, very nice looking like duplex, because it's a duplex. So those guys were working there, and I started making the snowman. And then, I started to try to lift the silly thing, and I couldn't. And then one of the guys there ended up calling out and was like, hey, man, do you need a hand? And basically me and this pretty big dude just lifted up that half, stuck it on top of the snowman, then lifted the other half and stuck it on top. I'm pretty sure he thought I was a kid because he said, "Hey, little man." He's like, "Hey, little man, do you need some help?" And I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Either way, it was both funny that he called me little because I don't think he knew I was an adult, but it was also just funny, but also just nice because I kind of secretly was hoping that someone there would help and want to help in the sense, like not trying, like I wanted to just, I wanted them to have the opportunity to go from working 9 to 5 to building a snowman. You know what I mean? You see someone, you want to pay for their lunch, kind of a thing. You probably made his day though. Not every got bleh. You probably made his day though. Not every day he gets to build a snowman. That is true. That's what I was honestly hoping. I thought someone else was going to join us, but the other guy I think just was too busy. But we ended up getting it on there. But it still was difficult. It was, I just had a terrible hand on it. Like, my grip wasn't that great on it. But yeah, it was what I was hoping for. So it was just, it made me really happy. I got to help. I got, help. I got to make that guy's day better, and it made me happy. So I can. Oh, that's not on this list. I was like, where is it? I'm gonna just check that off. Oh, another thing that happened, which I will pull up pictures. I showed my dad, who's here. Something very interesting happened between the last live stream and right now. Our landlord, which I did not. I'm not gonna. Let's call him Bob. Our landlord Bob discovered something when he came over, because he comes over every once in a while to check up on things. You know, drop off stuff for just making sure the house is functional, not burnt down, whatever. And he discovered that the basement was a little dirty. So the basically he discovered that there was a leak somewhere. Bob the Tomato. Yep, Bob the Tomato is our landlord. Kind of like him too, because down to earth, really realistic. It's nice to have a landlord that is looking out for y'all. Yeah, it is. It is. Should I say it? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, so he discovered when he was in the basement that one of the pipes was leaking. And this wasn't a normal pipe. This is the stack pipe. And if you don't know what the stack pipe is, that's the pipe that basically your shower, your sink, your toilet is connected to, like the one that goes from upstairs to the basement. Somewhere there was a leak in that pipe. Bob the builder, he is our man. He is. Yes, Bob the landlord. He's amazing. But yeah, he discovered that the stack pipe, the one that, that the toilet and the shower and the sink they're connected to, was leaking, and it destroyed some of the paint on the basement wall. And he basically had to replace the entire pipe. And this pipe goes from this is upstairs to the basement. So that's probably, how many feet is that? That's probably 20 feet worth of pipe of steel, not galvanized steel, a different kind of steel. Either way, he had to cut through the ceiling. So this is the kitchen ceiling, and as you can see, he's cutting through it. And it wouldn't have been such a big deal if it wasn't for the fact that this house is 100+ years old, and the original builders of houses didn't just put up drywall and said that was it. No, they put up metal. So in these walls that you can see behind me, there's these sheets of metal. So, you can't punch your fist through it. So he had to use 5 different blades on his little special device to cut through these metal, I don't know, things, these metal grates, I guess, that are in the wall. And it ended up taking him 3 weeks, way longer than he thought it would take. And a lot of other frustrations happened. But where's another good photo? Oh, he had to take down the cabinets Sounds like a sturdy house. It is. This house is a beast. It's yeah. It's 100 years old, and the roof hasn't been touched, and yet it was one of the few houses that had the majority snow on its roof. So 100+ years old, and the insulation is still that good. Whoever made this house, and fun fact, I think I've told you this. This house is the first one built on the street was this house. But yeah, it just survived. It's like a tank. Where's a good photo? Oh, here's a good photo. So he had to take down cabinets. He's ripping out, he's ripping out the wall. He even had to that's not a good photo. This isn't a good photo, but he had to remove both he had to do work on like the bathtub pipe too, so he had to remove the sink and the toilet, which is not there. It's supposed to be where that hole is. That's not a fireplace. That'd be a cool fireplace. But yeah, oh, did I not take a picture? Or did I take a picture on a different? Maybe it was on Mother's phone. Because I had other photos. Oh, well. That's really weird. Anyway, so he had to replace this like absurdly thick pipe, and he had to cut it in multiple sections too because it's too heavy to just. If he just took it out of the wall, it would have broke like the point that was connected to because it was that heavy. And he showed us what it looked like. It was really weird because this is a thick metal pipe, and yet the pipe, absurdly long, or the section he showed, and the leak was coming from this gash like this long. If I'm remembering correctly, the gash was this long, and it looked recent, no rust. So it was almost as if the pipe just like that. It's like the atoms in that one section. We're like, you know what? Let's do something different today. They just. So yeah, that happened. Very fun, very absurd. Well, like in the sense it was just like, wow, no one could have predicted that happening. Plus, the toilet was leaking, and he almost replaced the toilet. But when he went to buy a new toilet, he bought it, grabbed it over, and yeah, true story, 100% true story. Everything we're saying is true. He even went to replace the toilet. Thankfully, it's not leaking now. He figured it out. But he went to replace the toilet, bought a new one, and look at the toilet that he bought. It has all these cracks in it. So the poor guy went to Home Depot, started to buy a toilet, noticed that the box was torn, and a couple others were torn too. So he put it back, looked for the box that looked the nicest, and it was this one. So our poor landlord Bob just had a really frustrating time working on our house. He even had to get a new phone. Halfway through working one day, his phone just died, and he had to go and get another one. He needed to go to Menards. That's a good idea. I don't remember where Menards is in Ohio, but do Menards sell good toilets? Because I was not aware. Anywho, but then it was really cool. So yeah, he's been working on it. And so it's complete, by the way. This is just another picture of, so, he had to put new boards up, and he painted. He even did that thing where, like, like some ceilings have that, like, rough, weird pattern on it. Come on. I feel like I'm going to burp. I don't know why. There's a store in Kent. Oh, sweet. Wow. Man, cool. It's just weird seeing you talk about places in Ohio that I've been to. It's like, he's a stalker. No, he's not. Anyway, so Bob, I must call him by his real name. He just, he even retextured the ceiling in that weird way where it's like you take some paint stuff and you blop it, and then you cut off the pointy parts. My brother and I went there the day we met up with y'all. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Cool. That was so fun. I wish I talked more. But it was great seeing you, and it was weird seeing that you had a brother. Because you really just give off only child vibes. Anywho, what was I taking a picture of? Oh, okay. Anything else? Anything? Oh! Before I forget, yes, Menards is very cool. before I forget, a side thing that I should have written down. We found a sadly not that functioning TV, which we thought was functioning, but look how big it is. We found this thing on the side of the road. It's functional. The sound works, but it has this weird glitch on the right side of the TV where everything starts phasing. So you'll see like a weird blurry after picture or something of the movie. So it's a little weird, but it's functional, but not like mounted on the wall worthy, functional in my opinion. But look how big it is. That's the table. That's the dining room table. My dad likes to get light bulbs from Menards. Oh, that's cool. I might do that. Either way, a lot of people don't realize I have siblings. Yeah, it's just you just don't give off sibling energy. You know what I mean? It's just it makes you unique. But yeah, this thing is huge. In fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you how big it is in person because I can do that. I'm gonna not spoil something, and I'm going to. Oh yeah, everyone say hi to my mother. Everyone say hi. Okay, so it's not this dark in person. I'm not going down these steps that dark. The human eye is just insane because like to you and to like real life, it's like there's a light, but like on camera, it looks like I just stepped out of the void. Anywho, here's the TV. I'm gonna set this here. Here's this TV. Ignore this one. This is just here because we ended up plugging in the audio. I think did we? No, we didn't. I talked about it anyway. I'm just gonna sit here. Look how big this thing is. My head, I am officially touching this with my back and head. Look how big this TV is. We found it I don't know how we got it in our house, but look at this thing. It's huge. I wish it worked so much better than this, but I mean, I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Every single TV that we have ever owned basically has been off to the side of the road or just found and given to us. This one, the one we're currently using, and this one was actually given to me by my dad, and I remember using it at my dad's place, watching Finding Nemo when that came out. Finding Dory. But yes, this thing is huge, big TV. It's huge. The sound is amazing too. I might just I wish I could do my live stream here because that'd be funny. But at the same time, I have things upstairs I want to show you. Yes, everyone say hi to Mother. There's a place that recycles TVs in my area. Oh, that's cool. How do you recycle a TV? Do you do they fix it or do they just take it apart? Cause but yeah, it's a big TV. It's so cool. It's just so cool. I wish it worked. But yeah. I look really weird after that. Anyway. But yeah. It's kind of funny. You can see my reflection in it a little bit. My uncle worked at Menards for a while. Not a great company to work for in our experience. That's sad. I can't talk. They dismantle it very expertly and get and the parts get sent to different places. That's cool. Oh, that's really cool. That makes sense. Rather than trying to fix it, you just take all the functioning pieces, like a car. Like a car. That's cool. Either way, really cool. Man, if copyright wasn't a thing, I would totally start playing music on it, like music that we've found. Oh my gosh, dude. This thing is perfect for like the music that is it here still? No, here it is. If copyright wasn't a thing, chat, I would totally play this because the music that they wrote for the play. This is a play of Daniel. It's the most emotional music I've ever heard in my life. Like it's just so good. Like I said, that one live stream, it was just the most like emotion and soul put into a worship song to God. It was like, my gosh. Anyway, once again, I'm not walking in the pitch darkness. I'm not that foolish. Let me just grab this Ethernet cord, walk around a couple. Whoa. I'm gonna do this so you don't see something. Yes, Sight and Sound Theater does amazing work. Sounds like an epic find. It is. Yeah, I saw that play in person when in 2002 and I was 7. I remember you saying that last one of the live streams. As you can see, I'm wrapped up in. Oh, you can't. I wrapped myself up in the cord, just so then I can get it upstairs a little better. Which way do we go to unravel? Oh, I can't with the cord here. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. No spoiling. Whoa, I'm dizzy. Anywho, I hope you didn't see the thing I was going to spoil. Our family loves Sight and Sound. Cool. Awesome. Wee. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Kurt's very cool. But yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, did you see the recent version? Because I think they must have updated it because it's just the 2020s version of Daniel is so stinking good. I admit I cried so much. It was so just just so emotional, so powerful. I couldn't believe it. Let me just pull this a little more. Anyway, okay. So that's the TV. It's 7:36. Speed round. Oh, so yeah, Bob the landlord fixed everything. It was just a crazy thing that happened. Excuse me. Oh, but the Daniel you saw was different from the one they did in 2024. Yes, definitely. The 2024 one is just it's truly a cinematic masterpiece. It's insane. Oh, okay. So let's speed walk this. Speed round. Speed round. Well, I guess I can talk about that. I've been interacting more with the people at my Bible study, and I'm really happy about that. And I got invited to someone's house at the church we're going to. A nice woman and her daughter, and you could kind of tell that this. Not I'm not gonna say their names, but basically, you can kind of tell that the daughter was kind of like me. More isolated and kind of depressed, and just overall, you could just kind of tell she's been alone for a while. I hope I don't give off such a vibe. But yeah, her name was nice sounding. I'm not going to say it. But either way, it was fun. We got to hang out and we got to find out more about each other, and it was cool. Did you hear about the show they released in Christmas a couple months ago? Yeah, it was pretty recent. It was pretty recent. Yeah! I know. Oh my gosh. That's a pun. Wow. A great pun. Okay, I can mark that off. That. Okay, so I guess I'll do it. Okay, I'll say this. Speaking of the Bible study that I've been going to, one of them had a kid. Or correction. The two people that go there are married, and they are having a kid, and they found it was a boy, and it was just, oh, so cute. It was just sweet. I don't know why I wrote it down here. It's not really that newsworthy or worth it. I guess what's one thing that I could talk about is just politics. Not trying to, I don't know, but it's just I just can't believe it. It's just like what the heck. It's just insane. It's like Trump's doing. You know what I mean? It's like Trump went into the mind of like the average Republican, and he basically, it's just insane. He's just check marking lists of, okay, let's see, I got this done, I got that done, I got that done, I now need to do this, that. It's insane. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's just blowing my mind what's happening in America. Not in a bad way, but just in a, man, I actually have hope. Let's go. The Antichrist is not gonna start appearing out of nowhere. I'm just happy. Anywho, another cool thing. What? Wash. Anyway. Whoa, let's not get into politics. We're talking about a Bible study and a study veered away from that. I'm sorry from where we were going. I'm so sorry. It's just, I'm trying to speed run. I didn't realize I've been talking for 40 minutes, and I feel like this went from like a live stream to let me just tell you everything that happened without really talking, you know? Like the last live stream was super great, and I don't want a repeat of the average. Let me just list off all these things and then say bye. You know? So yeah, I apologize. I'm just trying to get through this list so we can actually talk. um so one thing, once again, I apologize. But yeah, one thing that I've been doing is I've finally been exercising more, and it's in a way that I never thought I would ever be able to do. But I've been starting to walk more, and like specifically around the neighborhood, which is insane because, we only really moved not that far away, let's just say, from our old house. So, and from our old house, we've had some, let's just say, we've seen and experienced some bad experiences from lower income, the average lower income person who's not a believer, let's just say. We've had some pretty bad experiences. So, ever since like then, and just my not really emotionally stable childhood, I've just never had the courage to go outside past our driveway, basically. But over the winter, I just started going on walks. It's not just the snowman who's buff now. Yeah, it's not just the snowman. Anyway, I was trying to flex, but you can't tell with this thing on. Here. Yeah. Oh, you still can't tell. Anyway, um, yeah. So I started going on walks because I just remember one day it was so pretty that I was like, you know what? Let's just go on a walk. Especially since, right, I think I mentioned this. I used before that, I was walking up and down the stairs because we have stairs. And I did some calculations. If I went from the basement all the way up to basically right there. So if I went from the basement where the dryer is to here and back and did that 24 times, that's half a mile. So I decided to try to do that every day. So somewhat ish, every day I would walk that 24 times up here to down there. That's considered one time. And yeah, I did that for a while, and then it got, then halfway through winter, it was just really pretty out. And I was getting really tired of walking up and down the stairs. So I thought, you know what, let's just walk outside. And I've been doing that ever since. It's been so much easier because it's just it's kind of, it's just kind of mentally draining to go up and down the steps 24 times without really having like a mental in your mind, like, okay, there's, a purpose. But when I go outside and start walking around, it's like my goal is to get from our house back to our house in a circle. So it's not like I can just stop and then say, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go to the kitchen, which is at our house. You know what I mean? So I've been doing that, and pretty consistently. I would say I've been walking about half a mile every day for about a month now. It's actually been, well, maybe not a month, but probably 2, if not 3 weeks. I've been just doing half a mile, and recently I've been going farther. Recently I've been exploring. I've been trying to explore our neighborhood, try to finally learn my streets. And if I'm not doing it in car, I might as well do it on foot and get a little thin in the process. It's a cold. It is cold outside, but if you can keep warm, it's a great place for walking. It is, especially when it was like freezing cold, like really cold, and like no one was outside, but it was snowing. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's quiet, and it's just, I don't know how to describe it, but excuse me. Yes, it was in the 50s here. Our chickens are loving it. Walking is so great to get the mind going. It is. Have you been going on walks too, Mrs. C? Awesome. Walking bros. Anywho, so yeah, I've been expanding, trying to get a little more walking in. So every once in a while, I'll try to go twice, or today actually, I walked 0.8 miles. I had to look it up on a map and then like do like a trace it out basically. But I walked about 0.8 miles. It was fun. It was basically this big fat rectangle. Make sure you have your phone and that it's charged. When I'm walking, I guess. Oh, Mr. T sent. What's this? Mr. T, what did you send me? What is this? Oh my gosh! Introverts unite separately in your unite separately in your own homes. Oh my gosh! You know what? It should be holding like a video game console or something. So then it's more like it's like it's supposed to be like that. Like that kind of like symbol, but it's like with like a like a Wii nunchuck or something, or an Xbox controller. That would have been funnier, or at least it would have been a little less like, wait, hold up. You know what I mean? If someone's not paying attention, they're gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Unless they look. But still, I want this to be on a T-shirt. I want it to be on a T-shirt. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I just noticed that this little part right here, like this middle section, it kind of looks like some like movie or some, you know what I mean? It kind of looks like someone's doing this, but it's like like from like they're using like an animated kind of feel to it, like comic book. That was really cool. Thank you for sending me that, Mr. T. Oh my gosh. Anywho, right. So, as I said, I was walking, and I'm very, very glad. I actually had a kind of sense, like kind of awkward medical thing happening for a little while, and then I started walking, and the medical thing went away solely because I was walking, because it kind of involved my legs, you could say, but it went away, and I've been watching a lot of these like science-based YouTube channels, like working out YouTube channels. I should have led with that. Science-based working out YouTube channels, and one of the things they suggested doing was just walking. So, and my mother said the same thing. So yeah, I'm walking. No, it's like the VeggieTales song. Keep walking. You will not knock down our wall. Keep walking. It isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see, and your brains are very small to think walking will be knocking down our wall. You remember that song from, what was it? Joshua and the Big Wall. Was that it? Or is it Jericho and the Big Wall? I don't remember. That was I love that one. You silly little pickle. You silly little pea. You thinking walking round will bring the city to its knees? The awesome power of this wall is clearly demonstrated. But in this hot sun, perhaps you're dehydrated? Oh my gosh. Josh and the Big Wall, that was it. Keep Walking from Josh and the Big Wall is a classic. It was. Keep walking. Oh my gosh, I could sing that all day. Speaking of walking, as I guess we can get into the final thing. So as one day, Mother was, as you here, I don't know how to start this, but you probably noticed that the thumbnail for this live stream was a little different. I hope you did. I hope it actually came out. Like, it came out, right? Like, the thumbnail was a little different. Usually I'm the one doing this, and today it was somebody different. Maybe you'll keep walking. Oh, maybe you'll keep walking a ukulele for us at some point. I should do that. I should do that. That would be cool. Anything. So, did any of you notice that the thumbnail was a little different? I just wanted to make sure it actually got through, because it has been glitching out. I think the computer's finally getting so old that I have to take the thumbnail for the live stream a couple times, because the webcam, the thing that's called YouTube webcam, when you take the picture, it's not doing that. It's not taking the picture, and it's like glitching out. But anyway, the thumbnail looks like a pink monkey. Okay, good. I'm glad that it's working, because one day Mother came home from door dashing, and she told me that she saw a stuffed animal on the side of the road, and that was obviously getting they were just done with it, and she said it was. Well, she didn't say it was a stuffed animal. She just said there was a thing that looked like a stuffed animal down the street. Yes, we got 16 now. We love them. Thumbnail worked well. Okay, that's cool. 16 chickens. Wow, that's so cool. So I was curious, so I decided I'm gonna go walk down and see where this stuffed animal or whatever it is. And it was, down a street that I'd never walked down before. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I just walked down the street and I get to this thing, and it's this cute pink monkey, right? So I decided to take it home. I just, it and only when I finally got inside did I realize how big it was. This thing is huge. Well, it's not a thing. This stuffed friend of ours is huge. Look how big it is. I'm just I didn't expect it to be this big. Like I see it from a distance and I'm like, what is that mound? And I get to it and I unbury it from the snow. That's almost as big as a snowman. It's a little smaller, but anyway. But yeah, it is practically. Anywho, oh, I didn't notice that. There's a leaf in his hair. Anyway, or her hair. I can't figure it out. So I realized it's this giant pink monkey, and I decided to walk back. But it was an awkward couple blocks of walking because you know, this isn't just a normal day. You're not just thinking I need to shovel the driveway, and then you just see this weird short Asian guy carrying this monkey like this. I decided to carry him like this, and I just was like, "Yep, this is normal." And I did, in fact, see someone come out, like they were going to their car or something, and I didn't look to see if they saw me, but they most certainly did. So that means at least one person saw me walking down the street with this in my hands. So yeah, didn't expect it to be that big, did you? I was hoping that would happen. I was trying to make him look like he was just a stuffed animal, but yeah, I'm glad I deceived you into thinking he was smaller because this guy is huge. And in fact, I've been putting him right here since I've been sleeping on the couch because it helps my back. But yeah, very big monkey boy. Very big monkey boy. So, I mean, I will gladly take suggestions for what to name him because I can't figure out a good name. And for context, let me just here. Oh, whoa. Okay. I thought this guy was big. I thought he was big. Oh my gosh, what's his name? I forgot his name. No, I forgot your name. I forgot his name. I've probably talked about my stuffed animals once on live stream, so if I can find it, that'll be great. Isn't his name like Bernard or something? Bernard Walton. I'm Bernard. Oh my gosh. So I thought this guy was big, because it was like, look, this is a big polar bear doggy. Oh my goodness, I forgot how cute my stuffed animals were. If you bring the monkey on your walk on Valentine's Day, people will assume you have a Valentine and are bringing her a present. That would be so sweet. If only I had a girlfriend. One year for Valentine's Day, Mom got me and my siblings each other one of those giant stuffed animals. Oh my gosh. You have a great mom. Anyway, what is your name? I feel so ashamed if I don't remember your name. I can't believe it, but yeah. Just do this. Oh my gosh! How have I forgotten your name? Man. Oh, Mr. Monkey. You're getting old when you're forgetting the name of the stuffed animals that you once considered siblings. You know what I mean? Those stuffed animals, like the one stuffed animal you had that you just loved as a kid, you're getting old when you don't remember his or her name. What was your name? I can't remember it. I remember everyone else's names. Oh my gosh, I'm actually freaking out. Like, for a while, since I was so isolated, these guys were like the only people I interacted with, which sounds a lot more sad now that I say that out loud, but I know everyone's name except his. You're kidding. Like this is Pandy, who I thought was big. We got Smiles. We got Banana Monkey. We got Middle Monkey. We got Mr. Monkey. We even got the one that has like 5 middle names. James John Audubon Bird. We got Oinky Piggy Oinkman. But I don't remember his name! Help! No! I feel bad. I just... Oh. I can't believe how... It's ridiculous. Anywho, just move on, Zoran. You can figure this out later. Anyway, so that happened. It'll come to you in like it'll come to you at like 3 a.m. tonight. Yep, most likely. Most definitely likely. Gosh, wasn't it like Bernard? Something. It's like right there, you know? It's like the only reason why I'm so focused on it is because I feel like it's right there. What's your name? What's his name? It's okay. I think one of them was like Bernard. I know that Bernard, I think, is his middle name. I'm not sure. Walking downtown Dayton with the monkey on Valentine's Day after all the date is called Date On. Oh, that's so cool. I should. I should. I don't know where Dayton is. Is it in Ohio? Is there a Dayton in Ohio, or are you talking about a different street? Because I have not heard of a Dayton in Ohio, I think. Speaking of, I saw that one YouTube video. Well, not okay. Wait. New subject. I saw a YouTube video. Dayton is a place where we met up. Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. It's right over there. Okay. Yes, Dayton is like not that far away from where we live. Or is it? You know, it like far away in the sense of like half an hour or something. Anyway, I saw a YouTube video and it instantly made me think of you, Chris, because it was that one Dude Perfect video, pretty recent, where Cody from Dude Perfect got to race at like an Indy 500 with Keanu Reeves. When I watched that, I instantly thought of you. So I was just wondering, did you happen to go to that? Like that one, I think it was pretty recent. The one, yeah, Dude Perfect video where it was called Cody or something, or Dude Perfect versus Keanu Reeves had the Indy 500 or something like that. Because it was just so fun to watch, and it was so weird watching that, thinking that you could have just been there in the stands watching that. So did you go to that? Oh my gosh, 58 minutes. Oh, I got a text. No, didn't go to that. Oh, that's okay. Oh man, the whole time when I was watching that video, I was thinking, what are the chances I'm gonna see Chris in the background of their video with his camera being like, "What up, guys?" You know what I mean? Also, we met up in Akron, not Dayton. Dayton is the place where we met up, but we met up in Akron. Okay, I need to look at a map. I need to look at a map. Did you? Okay, I need to look at a map. Growing up, my dad would give me stuffed animals, personalities, and unique voices. There's a lot of lore amongst all of them. True. Same with mine. This is Mr. Monkey, and I'm only going to talk about him because Mr. Monkey, it means a lot to me. My mother and father sent me Mr. Monkey when I was still overseas to be adopted. So Mr. Monkey has basically grown up with me. So he is, in fact, almost 22 years old. You can tell, too. He's My dad would do a cute little voice for him. He's like, "Hello, Zamran," and it was, oh my gosh, Mr. Monkey. In my brain, Mr. Monkey is like a genuine separate entity from my dad. It's so cute. So yeah, Mr. Monkey just holds a special place in my heart because it's like a part of Dad. I originally got my places confused. We met up in Akron. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Mr. Monkey. I'm so sorry. I wish I could remember your name. Because Kent is the town near your bank. Gotcha. Okay. 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Okay. I've made a decision. I'm gonna go over probably by 10 minutes. Just because there's one thing I wanted to do. At least one thing. Yeah. You know what? It's a new year. I'm gonna just do one thing. Instead of a ukulele song to end this, let's end this with something I haven't done in a long time. I wonder if there's a better angle for this because I wanted to do this since I started playing the piano again. Dayton is in Southwest Ohio. Okay, cool. Southwest Ohio. Okay, gotcha. I don't remember. Anywho, if this is, wow, this is a great angle. Holy cow. Okay, so minus the blinding light coming from the light fixture. Yeah, looks good. I'm about to do something I haven't done in a long time. It's a little loud for me, but hopefully it sounds decent for you. I'm about to play the Maple Leaf Rag. I haven't done this in ages. Whoop. The only difference is different piano, and I have one of those foot pedals, so the keys last instead of this. I tried to do a quick keyword search on your channel, but couldn't find a mention of the bear. Oh, did you try just? I knew I should have done that. I only title my live streams the month. I don't add any keywords or I don't add anything to the live stream other than the month because I just never know what I'm going to talk about. So just try watching all the live streams, and if I ever start talking about my stuffed animals, then we know. And I'm almost positive I shared the names of I could be wrong, but I thought I shared the name of my stuffed animals during, after we moved here. I could be wrong. But there shouldn't be that many live streams. If you can find it for me, that'd be great. And I'd thank you so much. Now, that's the name I haven't heard in a long, long time. I tried stuffed animals, and I found 3 videos with the term and the auto-generated transcripts, but I didn't see the names in closely proximity of those. Okay. What? Wait. The auto-generated transcripts? That's a thing? Oh, okay. Cool. But yes, we're about to hear some Maple Leaf Rag, but it's not going to be pleasant. I'm going to just say that because I only started playing it again. I don't know how good I'm going to be. Let's see. Here we go. Turn the sound up a little too loud. One time. did this wrong key. Where'd that come from? Very Whoa. My hands just suddenly forgot what I was doing. Let me try that one more time. Darn it. I don't remember. Let me try that one more time. Come on. How does it end? How does it end? That's how you do it. Okay. I did it before, but I just completely forgot what I was doing. You got this. Maple leaf? Is that a maple leaf? Interesting. Oh, maple leaf. Pianos sounds like Thomas. It does sound like Thomas the Tank Engine. You know, I knew when I was gonna start doing this that you would do the little piano emoji, and I have to admit, my artistic brain just loves when you do that. It's so cool. And sometimes you, with memorized pieces, you just have to close your eyes and let the muscle memory kick in. Yes, that's 100% what I do with this. Like, I can't read. I don't think I could just start from one place. Like, there's only like 3 places that I could actually start from. There's that part, and then I can start from here, and then the final part, and then I can do that part, or the other. So there's like weird parts that I can do, that I can like just remember from, but a lot of parts I can't. I don't know. That's my brain. But yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I want to do that again, but I also know that you guys have a life. So, I mean, I could do it in a different key. Or I could do it in this key, actually, now that I think about it. I didn't think about them. Oops. And that's how I know. But yes! Oh my gosh! It's like the alphabet song or the books of the Bible song. You can't start in the middle. There's a song about the books in the Bible? Other than What's in the Bible that Phil Vischer made and the one song that my mom taught me, I'm not aware of any other songs. Gary Hobson. Oh! That's his name! That's his name! Gary Bernard Hobson! That's his name! I knew Bernard was in there somewhere. Oh, Gary Bernard Hobson! I'm so happy! Oh. Thank you, Mother. Oh my gosh. Gary Bernard Hobson. That was a bad angle. Gary Bernard Hobson. You remembered! There's a lot of songs that people have used to memorize lists of books in the Bible. That's cool. Yeah, I know. I know there's songs for that, but I'm just used to the What's in the Bible songs. So, very few people have watched What's in the Bible. But yeah. But, Phil Vischer made it, so it's pretty good, actually. Anywho, with all of that said and done, we are officially 9 minutes and 25 seconds, or now 25 seconds, over the designated shutoff time. So, yeah. Thank you for sticking around. This was a blast. This was a genuine blast. I didn't mean to talk so much. Hopefully next month I'll be able to talk faster about the topics that I want to talk about. I'm going to put my finger over that because that's the name of a person that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about. But yes, thank you, Mother, for getting the name into the chat. And yes, glad I could join tonight. I'm so glad too, Chris. It's been too long, and I've missed seeing your name in the chat of my live streams. And I've missed you. We are all just so cool people, and I wish I talked to you guys more. I'm going to try to. If you don't mind, I might just try texting y'all over the next month just to see how you exist. I don't know what your schedules are, but I'm going to try to figure out that. Or like try to at least pop in and say hi, and that's not related to a live stream, because you know what? Yeah, you guys are cool. And I need to push myself to talk to people more and not just be too comfortable in not talking to people. Thank you for being here today. Yes, thank you. We love to hear from you. Okay, yep. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna text people. I'm gonna write it down. Okay, it was about 30 days. How many people? Mr. T, Chris, Yakvin here. Oh, Nate didn't show up. That's sad. Oh well. Okay, so probably a good thing too. He would probably think I'd be really weird for being like, "What's the name of my stuffed animal?" Thank you again, Mother. Okay, 3 people. I can do that. I can totally do that. One person, and I can text one person for 10 days and then another person for 10 days. Oh my gosh, perfect. I'm comfortable if you talk to me or don't talk to me, but I'm not too comfortable. But I'm not too comfortable or else I'd fall asleep. I'm glad you stayed awake. I'm honestly, yeah. I need to be careful. My autism wouldn't know how to say something without sounding like I'm being rude. Anyway, thank you all for, that was a terrible clap. One more time. There we go. Thank you for watching. It is really fun. I'll see you next live stream next month. And actually, there's going to be 2 live streams in the next month, because the next month we're going to be celebrating something that might be happening that month, or maybe probably a couple months in the future, or before. Maybe it already happened. My birthday. So yeah, next month there's going to be 2 live streams. One, let's do this. The normal live stream. And then I guess sometime later in that month, probably the end of that month, we will do another live stream for my birthday, because that's just a good time to do one. And then another, then we'll go back to normal. So basically an extra live stream. I don't know when in March, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully I can make it next time. Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully, like I did this time, I will, actually I'll let everyone know ahead of time, because I actually did. I actually texted everyone 5 days beforehand, everyone except my dad. And then when I remembered, it was still way too late. And it was like, oh gosh, it's like tomorrow. But yeah, I actually texted people on time. A lot of victories today. A lot of good victories today. Piano, Gary Hobson. Oh, okay. March 1st is the next Tuesday in March. Okay, good. Good. And, yeah. Let's name him by next live stream. Let's get some names. Let's cook up some names, people. Because I would love it if you guys got involved in the naming of this beautiful creature. This beautiful, oversized pink stuffed animal. Anywho, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next live stream. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next Criminy video. And I might actually upload a Criminy video when August rolls up. So yeah. Alrighty. Bye! Click the button. Bye!